Hi guys.
Hello. Am I in the shop?
Happy Wednesday. It's not Wednesday.
It's not
here
Wednesday
today.
for us.
It's actually Saturday. We don't record on a Saturday. But house viewings, selling houses got in the way this week.
Car crashes.
Tyler's had a car crash of a week.
I've had a crazy week. It feels nice to be sat in this chair.
That was me last week. It's been a hoot.
Feels good to be sat in this chair. Oh gosh.
Oh, guys.
Come on then. Let's talk about houses. We'll talk about the car crash in a minute.
So my house has sold.
Woohoo!
Party! It's exciting, but it's also really emotional because obviously my babies were here. Like they're still here, but
Con lived here, didn't he?
yeah.
This is where Con grew up.
So yeah, that's all in the mix, and we also viewed a house that we really like and have put an offer in.
Woo!
So the family said when
Did you meet them?
No, but obviously seen the photos and stuff, and I could get grasp from the house that they're a lovely little family.
Oh.
And the estate agent put in a word for us and said to them, like, they're a young family, 2 kids, blah, blah, blah. And they said, we like the offer and we like the family, we like their setup. So hopefully, yeah.
Did you offer below the asking?
No. Do you know why?
Oh.
Because there's a house literally a few doors down that's up for 375. And this one's up for 350.
Oh.
And the reason why they put it up for that is because they obviously know that they're going to have like a bit of a bidding war, and that it's genuinely
it's a great house.
Yeah, it's genuinely
like
not worth less.
You will probably be in this house forever now.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to have to move.
No.
Like, it's going to be your forever home.
Literally. And yeah, like when me and Con spoke about it, because obviously usually you would put in below asking.
Yeah.
I thought it's not worth it.
Were there a lot of viewings?
There was.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to take that into consideration because I want to be, widely thought about when they look at all their offers, and I want them to think, oh, okay, they've given us what we've asked for.
Did you
They're a lovely
write a
family.
letter?
Yes.
Yes,
I did.
That's cute.
I did. I haven't sent it yet because I haven't needed to, because it's working in our favour.
I did that. I'd spent time writing this entire letter and I never needed it.
Yeah, but obviously they've got viewings tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. But they were really positive, and they've started asking for all our like ID, paperwork. They've spoke to my estate agent. Yeah. So
I think
it's
that they
looking
probably want to choose you because how much over the asking did you offer?
I didn't. I asked asking.
Oh, you asked
350.
asking.
Yeah.
Asking. Yeah, because people will ask below.
And I also think if you go too far over, so like if there's a bidding war, I don't know if people know this, but if there's a bidding war and the price of the house goes too far over the 5% threshold of what it's worth, what it's valued at, when the surveyors come in, if they look and they think, hold on a minute, what? That's not worth that, they usually devalue the house but by a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas if the house is in the threshold of the 5% of what it was valued at, and say for instance this was up for 330 and I got 350. No.
Right.
335.
That's more than 5%.
Sorry. 335. They wouldn't batter an eyelid really.
No, because it's not that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Difference. Yeah.
So they have to take that into consideration as well, really, don't they?
Well, yeah. But that's the thing that was freaking me out, because my house that I've bought is like a renovation project. I thought, oh my God, when they did, because they did the mortgage valuation on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, when they do the valuation, they're going to be like, this house is not worth this amount. Even though we got it cheap anyway.
Yeah.
We got the house cheap because it's a renovation project. But I was like,
and it's got a lot of
they-
potential, as you know.
Well, that's why I bought it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, the mortgage valuation. What if they like undervalue the house and then it messes everything up? But they didn't.
Oh, good.
They didn't. It's all
my
fine.
Goodness.
But it's like,
so my house is
look at us being
first
adults.
time buyer, cash buyer. So mine's gonna go really
crazy.
quick. Mine's gonna go really quick.
So when they do cash buying, what is it? A different process?
Yeah, no surveyors.
How come?
Because a surveyor comes out because you're lending money off the bank, aren't you? So the surveyor is to tell the bank what they're giving money for is
of
worth
course,
it.
but she's paying cash.
She's
so
paying
they
cash.
don't need
So
to.
if she wants to spend her money on whatever she wants to, that's up to her. Is basically what they say. It's your money.
But she still might get.
She could if she wanted to, but she'd have to pay quite a bit of money to get one.
Well, no, that's the mortgage valuation that you're talking about. She can still get a survey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it a RICS survey? I think it's called, and that's where they come and check that the house is like nothing really bad's wrong with it.
Yeah.
But
the mortgage one, no.
So that's not got.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good because that cuts out time as well.
Exactly.
You've not got to wait for her to apply for a mortgage. Well, what does she need to do? She needs to get a survey. She needs to get some solicitors. She'll need to do all the paperwork. But you've not got to wait for
all the big bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the ball is moving.
Because the mortgage bit has taken us a while.
Yeah, the mortgage is always the longest bit, isn't it?
Because Tom's self-employed, and also with the Lloyd's ISA, you can't download a bank statement. You have to go into the bank and get the statement, which is a absolute pain in the arse when Tom works away. And then we think we've gave them all the paperwork, and then they're like, oh, we want this, and then you have to wait until Tom's back, and then wait until he can get into the bank, and then it's like, oh, I need this HMRC thing, I need this thing from, and it's like, for God's sake. Whereas for me, I could just give them a pay slip and a bank statement. But for Tom, it's like,
a girl actually posted this on TikTok the other day about being self-employed and how much of a rigmarole it's been.
I think it's taken
just to rent.
Longer.
This was to rent a place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, luckily we had a really good mortgage broker, which is the one that Demi's going with, and he has got us the mortgage, and it is all sorted. But like, I did just think, bloody hell, this is like a long, drawn out process. Hopefully now I just need to do like the house survey, and then do like sign contracts and shit. I don't know. Hopefully that bit hopefully it doesn't take much longer now.
It's all exciting.
Very exciting.
It's also really exciting in my personal life. Oh wow, so personal.
What are you about to say?
I got invited to my first ever event. And I'm really excited.
Influencer life is coming at you.
I hope so. But do you know what made me think of that? When I want to find it now. Oh no, I've deleted it. When I made my mood board for 2025, buying a bigger house was on there, and a few other things that have come true. And I'm like, we're only in April, start of April. I've just been invited to my first ever event with a big brand, and I've sold my house. Good things are coming this way.
That's really exciting. I'm so excited.
Our followers are going up.
I know, I did see
Our
that.
followers are going up, which is lovely. And a lot of you guys are sharing a lot recently, which is lovely.
Sending us a lot of DMs. We're getting loads of DMs saying, like, of everyone saying how much they're enjoying listening, and it makes me want to cry.
Same.
Oh, it's really nice.
So when do you reckon you'll be in on your house?
What are we in now? When did I put the offer in?
Oh, goodness me. I thought it was before that.
No, I don't think it was before that. Maybe towards the end of Feb. I don't know, actually. I can't remember. I don't know what I'm talking about. But hopefully it won't take long, because neither of us are in a chain.
Yeah.
So it was like did I tell you I met the family?
You did.
Oh,
you did.
And then I saw them in Morrison's like 3 days later. And the lady came over and hugged me.
Oh, no.
She's so sweet. No. Well, I don't like hugs, but she's really sweet, so I let her off. She got really emotional. So we went for a second house viewing, and the estate agent didn't show us around. It was it was an elderly couple that had the house. The man passed away a few years ago, and then the woman has had to go into a care home, so their daughter is selling the house. So that's why there's no chain. Nobody lives in it, so hopefully it'll be quite quick. So instead of the estate agent showing us around on the second viewing, it was the daughter and her partner. And I was really anxious when the estate agent said it would be the daughter, because I was like, what if they don't like us? What if, like, when we talk about what we're going to do, because me and Tom were going there to have another look, talk about what we were going to do, start like planning. I thought, oh, what if they get a bit funny about how we're going to be because we're going to be knocking down walls. We're going to be changing the whole thing. But they were so sweet. They were so lovely. And the lady said that her parents bought that house when she was like 4, I think. So she grew up in the house. She started getting emotional and her eyes were like,
and how old is she now?
I can't remember. Right. I thought
Roughly.
she told me she was in her 60s. But Tom doesn't think she's in her 60s. So I think I might have misheard. Because there were 3 other conversations going on in the room. Like, Tom was talking to her partner. Tom's dad came. Like, the men were like, rah, 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 rah. And I was, like, trying to talk to her.
Tyler's
and the men
overloaded.
they were so loud. They were all, like, getting on. They were all, like, just excited, talking about man stuff. I don't bloody know. And then,
Go knock that wall down, right there.
Yeah, that's what they were. Yeah, that's what they did. That's literally what it was like. And then I was trying to have this nice, sweet conversation with the woman. And, but I think maybe she's younger. Well, she must be younger than that because she doesn't look 62. I thought she said 62. She might have said 52.
52, yeah.
But she was
62,
lovely.
52,
62, I think, is a bit of a.
And she's been in there since she was 4.
She doesn't live. She didn't live there now. She still lives, but
in where?
I'll cut that out. Wait. I won't let people know that I said that. I'll have to try and edit a beep over that.
Yeah,
so
go do it.
So anyway, she still lives in the area, and yeah, but she grew up in that house. Like her parents have had that house for years and years and years. She cried a little bit. She said she's really glad that it's going to us because she said that it's nice for a young couple. And she was like, I know that you guys are going to change the house. She was like, because it needs doing. She was very aware, but I didn't want to offend her.
The person that moving into my house, this one, her story's lovely. I won't share it because it's not my story to share, but her actual setup and her story is beautiful. And I actually said to Conrad, even if we got higher offers,
you'd want it to go.
I want it to go to her.
What did she say about the house? Did you meet her?
Briefly, like I basically pulled the car on the drive and watched her walk in, but my estate agent sorted the viewings.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she said she loved it. She absolutely loved it. So yeah, and her family's from.
No, let's not say that because that's still not that far away.
Her family is from the area too, so.
We're bloody stupid at this.
We're bloody stupid at this. I love it.
Well, anywho, we're adulting and we're doing house
and
things.
that is why we're coming at you on a Saturday.
Because we've had a car crash.
Yeah, Tyler's had a car crash of a week.
Life. Right, I had an actual real life car crash. Never had one before. And it was not my fault. Do I name and shame?
I mean, yeah, after we tried to...
Terry. Fucking Terry.
Terry is a man. A male.
Terry, yeah, Terry. Male Terry. So I'm just driving along, minding my own damn fucking business.
Going to work
on a Friday morning. And, do you know what I was saying on that morning as well? Did I tell you this part? I woke up in the best mood ever. I woke up with like so much energy.
Nothing today is gonna ruin my day.
I got out of bed and I'm like, oh God, I've got so much energy today. It's Friday, the sun is shining.
Woo!
And I was saying to Tom, today's gonna be a positive day. Today's gonna gonna be an amazing day. Oh God, I just know it. I can just feel it. The sun and everything. And I'm driving to work and then and a lorry decides, I won't explain the whole shenanigans of the road, but a lorry decides to cut across me to get to a different exit on an island.
So he was in the first exit lane, going to the third exit.
Yeah, so he didn't indicate, didn't do fuck all. He just decided to go, I need to go that way. So I've then obviously had to put my brakes on quite quickly so the lorry didn't kill me. But Terry was too close to me. Terry went to the back of my car.
I hope you're listening to this, Terry.
And then Terry So we pull over, right? We pull over. It wasn't really hard. Like, no airbags went off. Nothing. I've got like the tiniest little dent on my car. All is fine. We pull over.
You shouldn't even
Get out the car. No, we can. We can laugh because everyone's okay. If I laughed at the time, that would have been pretty bad. But you can laugh afterwards.
But honestly, the voice note I got, guys, was hilarious.
I couldn't believe what was that. It was only 9 a.m. It was literally 9 a.m. And I get out of the car and I say to Terry, I started apologising, and I don't know why I apologised. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, the lorry, blah, blah, blah. And Terry was like, do you know what Terry said to me? Well, it's okay, you could see what was about to happen and you just couldn't stop it. And I thought, why don't you stop your fucking car, Terry? Why did you have to drive into the back of me? And then if you didn't drive into the back of me, Terry, if you could see what was happening, if you anticipated what was about to happen, why did you crash into the back of me?
Slow down, Terry.
Like, and also, we'd only just taken off from traffic lights. Why are you crashing into the back of me?
Terry just wants to feel close to you.
Like, for fuck's sake, Terry. Anyway, we're chatting and I say, I don't swear. I say,
go get you in there, Doc.
Give me your number and give me your details, blah, blah, blah. We exchange details. And I think, right, I'm going to get in my car and go on my jolly old way. But Terry had other plans. Terry looks at me and he goes, I don't feel very well. And I thought, here we go. Terry's going to have me on here.
He's going to pull a fast one.
I thought, okay, do you not feel well, Terry? That's convenient. It was only a little bump, do you know what I mean? We didn't have some big smash up. And he's going, oh, I don't feel very well. All the fucking GCSE. Well, he wouldn't have done GCSE drama, would he? It would have been a fucking O levels.
I just thought, thinking, I'm done with you, Terry.
So anyway. So Terry, I'm just doing an impression of Terry here. Oh, I don't feel very well. Sits on the bonnet of his car. Oh, I don't feel good. His wife pops out the car. Didn't even know she was there. Didn't have a fucking clue. Here she comes running out. Terry, love. You're right, love. Oh, Terry. Oh, he's not very well, you see. And I thought, you've planned this. I thought you've planned
so
this.
So get out the car. We'll make a run for
yes! You pretend you're ill. I'll get out. Yeah, we get back in the car. That's what I thought was going on. And then she looks at me and she goes, yeah, Terry's not very well. I thought, okay, poor Terry. I just want to leave now. Like, I've got your number. I've got shit to do. Got a job to get to. And then Terry decides he wants to sit down in his car. Now, it was pretty horrific at the time, but I laugh about it now. His car was parked. The road that we were on was really fast, and it was 2 lanes. It was. Everyone drives down there faster than they should. And Terry's driver's door was like, we were right up on the verge, so we weren't blocking the road off. And his driver's door opened out onto the road. So he's decided to walk round to his driver's door to sit down. And as he's gone to open his driver's door, he just went boof on the floor. Like,
Terry
literally.
Did in fact
Terry
did
not feel very well. And it was in that moment, I was like, whoa, shit.
In that moment, she knew she fucked up. A judgment of character. It's poor.
Anyone would have thought he was taking the piss. I'm sorry. The way he was doing it, I thought there's no way this man feels ill. He fucking collapsed. Literally went straight back into the road. I've like full on fucking panicked. Dived into the road. I'm like waving cars to go around him because a car nearly fucking ran him over. So I'm like, oh my God. Not only have I had this minor little crash, Terry's going to die. I thought Terry's dead. Terry's going to die now. Like 6 cars stopped to help and like put him on the side of the road, which is really nice. His wife was going, does he need an ambulance? Does he need an ambulance? Yes.
The ambulance should have been called by now.
Yeah,
darling.
I think so. Ring the fucking ambulance. So then they get him onto the side of the road. He stands up. He fucking collapses again. I think, oh dear, what is happening now? I thought, well, I can't leave.
Yeah, because actually in the moment that is scary because it does only take a little. Like, I'm not saying he hit his head because I weren't there, but it just takes a little. Oh, okay.
He literally, he didn't like crumble
No, I
to the
mean
floor.
before to pass out.
Before to pass out.
You just
yeah.
think like if someone's got like a bleeding, you've whacked your head.
Yeah.
Like, yes, that must have been really scary at the time.
Oh, I was when he fell in the road. Yeah, I was absolutely terrified. I genuinely thought the worst was going to happen, and like I thought someone was going to run him over because he was in the road and the cars are just flying down that road. Like, it shit me up. But loads of people stopped and helped, which was really nice. And called an ambulance, and then the ambulance came. But because the ambulance came, then the police came, and my little minor crash that I could have just got in my car and left from turned into me being at the side of this road for an hour. Oh, God. It was a whole fucking palaver. I did not go to work that day. And it was, in fact, not a positive day.
Her mood changed swiftly after that.
Yeah, and you know what? The sun stopped shining. I'm not even fucking kidding you.
Oh, like you stop.
The sun disappeared, and I thought, what the fuck has happened? I only had 2 hours of my positive day that was like feeling good, and then fucking hell, that happens. But Terry was okay.
I was going to say, the reason why we're naming and shaming.
Oh, it's because he said that it was his fault. His business where he works also called me because his car was like through them or something. So they're no, it wasn't a company car, but it was like his insurance was through his business.
Okay.
It was, I don't know, I didn't quite get it. Anyway, where he worked, they called me and they were apologising and they were saying, yeah, it's Terry's fault because he went into the back of you. He shouldn't have been so close to go into the back of you, blah, 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 blah. We'll get everything sorted. We'll pay for repairs on your car. Like, we'll sort everything out. Well, then my insurance ring me and say, Terry's saying he's done nothing wrong.
Damn you, Terry.
I'm sorry.
Shame on you.
I'm sorry, what? You did? Because you were too fucking close to me.
Do you know what? It's in these moments that I think that's why those dash cams are good.
But, well, neither of us had a dash cam, but Terry was 70 years old and he was recovering from an illness. I won't go into it. But I'm like, should he have been driving?
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Because if he was that unwell, that a little... When I'm telling you, it was like... It was not a crash.
It was a bump and
He just
grind.
bumped... We were literally taking off from lights. We couldn't have been going any more than 20 miles an hour. Like, it was a really small bump. I don't know why it would have made him pass out unless it was pure anxiety.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe it was pure anxiety because he went into the ambulance and then the paramedic brought out like blood pressure monitor and stuff for me. And then I spoke to the police, they spoke to the police, and then the police said to me, well, you can go now. There's no point waiting around after a whole hour. And I didn't see Terry. Terry was still in the ambulance. But because of this illness that he had, they just had to monitor him. But when his work called me, they said he was fine and he was at home and he was okay. So Terry is okay. Everyone was fine. And nobody was actually injured from the car crash. He was just injured from passing out. I think he banged his head when he fell onto the floor. But he was okay. But I did think, like, if he's got this serious illness at the moment, should he be driving?
Especially if it's slowing your reaction times down as well.
And he was 70. And I just thought, look, guys, there was no need for him to be as close to me as he was. Like, there was no need. But, anywho.
Look at it. Tyler's here to tell the story.
I'm here to tell the tale. But it was either get crushed by the lorry, which probably would have
don't do
been bad, or the car behind me goes into the back of me. So, car behind me went into the back of me. But here I am.
Happy Friday.
Here I am. So,
that
was good fun for me.
Yeah, Terry. Thanks for that.
Terry.
Thanks for nearly killing my friend.
Yeah. Friend. My friend.
Oh,
but anywho, it's all okay. It's all fine.
And now the sun is back shining.
The sun is, well, not in your garden.
It's one of the reasons I'm moving, guys.
got that little slither in the corner. We'll have to stand against that if we want a tan. Have you checked where your garden's facing? Yeah.
I have. Of course, I have. Every house I went to, I was like, Does it get the sun?
Does it get the sun?
Does
Yeah.
it get the sun?
See, the house I've bought gets the sun all day, but also the garden has got like a lower bit and then there's a raised bit.
Oh,
so
nice.
the raised bit will have the sun all day.
Oh, perfect.
So you have to walk up these little steps and it's all like raised at the top.
Is it like decking? Like
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's like it's all like wow, that's where the pond is. Oh god, I don't even know how to explain. It's not decking. It's just the way the garden is.
Oh, okay.
I think all the gardens in that row are like that. But it gets the sun all day,
Oh,
and it's quite like above me. It's like open. Like I'll have a lot of sun. So
yeah, good.
we
Good.
could do a lot of sunbathing.
Honestly, guys, the things that you look for in a house. I mean, when I spoke to my estate agent, she was like, because I thought I was being a bit picky, but she said, no, you can tell people that are like first-time buyers and people that have children. She was like, because you need certain things. There's things that you need that are like a necessity to you. And one of them just happens to be a sunny garden. That's a necessity.
That's
to
one
me.
of the necessities.
I've got so much washing to do. I need the sun, okay?
You just want the sun anyway.
No, I don't. That's what I mean. Washing's the least. And my woman says you can tell there's none on there.
Yeah, well, what you better do is that's just all shit. You can't
Honestly.
put washing out there unless you put it against the. But again, you can't. You'll be moving soon. You'll
I
be
was going to
fine.
say, we ain't got that long left now
But
anyway.
I think that is true though, because we're
Why do I
first time
keep
buyers.
moving?
I don't know what are you doing. This
I don't know.
your wheels wheeling.
Really?
Do you need to rearrange your position?
Yeah.
Position rearrange.
So, guys, the question of the week today was, what is your biggest ick? Because, quite frankly, when I've been saying that, people are going, what? Biggest what? We're not talking lamps. We're talking icks,
What the
not
fuck?
dicks.
Oh!
Okay?
I did not know where that was going.
And when I thought about it, I actually really struggled with this question because I feel like some of them are so cliche, like we've all got the same. Although, for instance, bad breath that everyone says, why has loads of people got bad breath then? That's a common ick.
Yeah. I just think it's like a man thing though.
Do you?
I don't come across many.
Oh.
Actually, tell a lie. Sorry. Do you know the women I find that have the bad breath are the women that are drinking the coffee all day
And smoking.
and smoking?
Mm.
I work with mostly women at work. None of us smoke, and they all smell fine. But I used to work with women that would just drink coffee all day and just smoke all day, or drink energy drinks all day. Like that was all they would consume,
Yeah.
and their breath if they came near me.
And if you're dehydrated, like, where's the water? We need hydration.
your mouth's gone on.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't.
So, when we were thinking about this and I was having my little, what is my biggest ick? I thought, this is going to be a perfect subject. And actually, we have had some good responses from boys and girls. So, we're going to make it a whole series. So, today is
We
all
are.
about the icks.
Right, where did you get any sent to your personal?
Loads.
Right, so you get your
Are
personal.
we starting with
I'll
ours
get
or
the-
everyone else's?
Well, yeah, let's start with ours.
So, my biggest ick, and I'm really sorry to offend you guys because it's become a trend.
Oh,
These turkey teeth, veneers,
I agree.
aren't it, okay?
Oh,
They just ain't it. You
I
look like a
agree.
fool.
I agree.
Right. Composite bonding, having them whitened a little bit so they're still your teeth, or you have a bit of bonding to make them all straight so they kind of look like veneers.
Yep.
And, you know, you've had them whitened a little bit but not porcelain in your
Bonding
face.
looks more natural though, doesn't it?
I can't understand why people my age are flying out to Dubai, to Turkey, whatever, to have their teeth shaved.
Oh God, it
Shaved.
scares me. It
To
gives
then
me
have
nightmares.
these things put on them. You glow in the dark. I see you in the nightclub. You're glowing. The light is bouncing off your teeth and blinding me. It's not fun. It's just not it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's a big
Do you know
ick
what?
for
I
me.
agree because, I like people's teeth. Obviously, if you brush them and you keep them clean. But like, I like people's
Yeah.
like
I like a natural.
your natural where your teeth go and what they do, and I think it's sweet. Like, who's that girl off of Sex Education? She's got like the big
I
teeth.
haven't watched it.
She spoke recently on something about how she used to get bullied for her teeth, but now she loves her teeth, and people recognise her for her teeth.
Yeah.
And she's not changed them.
Like models,
They're unique.
when they've got that gap
The
in
gap.
between the front two. That is like a
I
thing
love
in the
natural
modelling.
teeth.
Yeah.
As long as you brush them and they're clean and you take care of them. I like a natural tooth. And the veneers, they all look the same, and I think they make people's mouths look weird.
So Con and his mum both had braces.
I was going to say I've both got veneers.
No, both had
Absolutely
braces.
ripping into them.
Really look after their teeth, really straight, and both of them always get compliments on the teeth. And they're natural, they're naturally white, and they're straight. And
yeah.
everyone always says, you've got beautiful teeth. When people say to me about Con when they meet him, they'll be like, oh my God, Connor's got lovely
He
teeth.
does have lovely
and
teeth,
I'm like,
to be fair.
yeah, because he looks after them. He's had braces. You know, I've got at the front 2 little ones. I'm currently in the process of getting braces. Mine aren't that bad.
You?
Yeah.
I like your teeth.
It's because at the bottom, they're a bit crowded, look.
Oh, right.
But I'm doing it more on a hygiene reason because I can't fit, like, I can fit dental floss, but you know, like the brushes, I can't fit them through my teeth because they're so small. But then the front 2 will look bigger once because they're just a tiny bit out of line.
Okay.
But yeah, I could have bonding on those, and I might do, and they'll still look natural. But
Yeah.
these shaven down teeth, and what scares me the most is when you're young, you have disposable income. Most of these people haven't got
The
houses
frontal
yet.
lobe does not develop until you are 25.
Most of these people don't have houses yet, children, whatever. You might not ever want to, but hey ho. If you do, who's to say when you're 40 and need them redoing that you can afford to have them redone?
Exactly.
That frightens the laugh out of me.
That frightens off at me. And also, just why are you getting them shaved?
Like you said, they're too big for
Oh.
your mouth.
They are too big.
Far
for
too
people's
big
mouths.
for your mouth.
They just don't look. And then they're all perfectly in line. And they just go around like
Really white and they're
and
glowing.
there's no and I'm like, it looks scary. I don't like it.
So yeah, that has to be
I really
my
agree
biggest
with you.
ick.
I agree with you. It's my biggest ick. My biggest ick is poor hygiene and bad breath. But
Yeah.
I'm like, anyone that knows me knows that I am a massive germaphobe. I've actually been to therapy about it. Like, germs, I am really... That's a whole thing for another day. It's like a whole thing. I have got OCD, but I've got the real OCD. Haven't got the OCD where people just want to put things in line and make it look pretty. I have OCD, like I will not sleep at night unless... Anyway.
She does.
Germs. I can't with the germs. So if someone's got poor hygiene,
You know what?
I can't come near you. I'm sorry. If you've got bad breath. And I'm sorry. My boyfriend wakes up in the morning and he just has that manly smell where he's been sweating in the night.
Don't you think they
and
smell like gone off milk?
Oh, why do they have that smell? And I can't go near him. And and do you know what? I love him with my whole fucking heart, but he needs to get out of bed and brush his teeth and have a wash before I can go near him in the morning because I can't with that. It's like he only smells like this when we wake up.
Yeah.
He brushes his teeth before he goes to sleep. He showers before we go to sleep because that's another one of my things. I can't let either of us get in the bed after a day without getting in the shower.
Rightfully so. If you ask me.
Yeah, well, some people are morning showers, aren't they? Some people are evening showers. I'm both.
I'm both. I was going to say, I do both.
Do not get in my bed with your outside germs from the day. I need you to get into the bed clean. I know some people will agree with me, some people won't agree with me, but Tom has to now live by my way. Because if he didn't, I would not be able to
My way
sleep.
or the highway?
I wouldn't be able to sleep. I wouldn't be able to get in the bed. If he got into the bed after a long day of work and he didn't shower and he just got into the bed, I would literally be like, well, now we've got to change the bed
And
sheets.
like you said, it's going back to that communication thing, isn't it? That is something that really plays on your mind and you can't deal with. It's a
I can't deal with
minute
it.
sacrifice.
But he doesn't mind. He does.
Yeah.
He does have the shower before. But I mean, he did anyway. But like, I still won't just do a one-off. Like,
Yeah.
oh, if you're really tired, you just want to get in bed. I'm like, no, you're still gonna have that 5-minute shower. Like, just
Yeah.
please. But oh god, it's gonna make me sound like a right horrible cow. That is like control freak. But
Do you know what?
I've got OCD, guys. It will ruin my life.
On the back end of that, there is 2 really high up there things for me as an ick. Number 1, if If you've got dirty fingernails and you're chewing on them,
Oh!
get out right now.
No,
Have you
no,
not seen that video
No.
of someone putting the fingernail under a telescope and all the fuck off.
I
you
can't
don't
with
know.
the fingernails thing.
don't. And they're chewing on it.
Sometimes Tom's fingernails are dirty when he gets back from work.
Yeah, because they've got manhand.
He's a man, does manual labour.
Manhandling job.
Or like if he's got like oil on his hands, it's really hard to get off.
Yeah.
So it can look like his hands are dirty, even though he's been scrubbing them.
Yeah.
They're clean.
But having thick jet black.
But he doesn't have thick jet black nails. He takes care of his nails, to be fair, which is quite cute. Like he'll trim them down. And I've never, sorry, I've never seen him chew his nails.
Don't.
I have never ever seen Tom put his nails in his mouth, which I'm so grateful for. I don't chew my nails.
God, this is really, really
By
turning.
the lovely Demi Doyle.
This is really turning my stomach. You don't want to look at mine now because I've actually got fake tan in mine. And it's not dirt, but
looks like dirt.
It looks like I'm being a hypocrite.
Well, I used to bite my nails. I used to be a nail biter.
Oh, I'm not.
I was a nail biter because of anxiety. But then
It's not so much the nail biting for me. I mean,
It's
I
the
don't
dirt.
like it.
I don't
But
like
it's
it
not
anymore.
so much the nail biting that's the problem for me. It's a very common thing that people do. It's when they've got thick, built up black.
Please stop.
I'm actually going to vom. I've
I'm
got a
gonna be
really
sick.
tickly stomach. Because the next
Things like
one
that.
is just as bad.
Oh, please.
Oh, God.
Oh, please. What is it? What is it?
When you've got phlegm.
No. I can't talk about phlegm.
And you swallow it.
Right, listen. My
My
eyes are
actually
watering. Mine are watering because I'm thinking,
Oh, God.
right, Tom does this thing. Oh, God.
No, do you know what? Can I just
And he
say
goes,
something?
And then he'll like spit out the phlegm. He doesn't swallow the
Yeah,
phlegm.
Oh, God. I need a drink. I'm sick.
See, this is the kind of my eyes are watering. I can't anything like this. And look, I know it's a natural bodily thing. It happens to me when I'm poorly, whatever.
But why are you swallowing it?
But please, why are you swallowing it?
Do you know?
How are you?
Do you know where this come from for me? There used to be a lad who a lot of people thought was very good looking. Not me being one of them. And he was very well known. And he had this thing that because he knew I hated phlegm that much,
Oh, please.
he used to proper snort it.
Oh,
like
God.
actually gather it up.
No. No.
Get it on his tongue and
can't.
show it me.
No, Demi.
And then
Demi,
swallow it.
Demi, I can't. Demi, I can't.
And now you know why I didn't think he was good looking.
Demi, that's vile.
Why would I
That's-
feel?
that's
Why would you
absolutely-
do
can
that?
we- can we
Why
stop?
would you do that?
That is vile.
I can't, and it still haunts me to this day. Like it actually haunts me.
Anything like that is I can't cope with it. I'm a very clean, pristine, if I need to like cough, I don't even like to do it like in front of people. Like I'm very like blowing my nose. I will do that in private.
Although, can I say one thing? Right, I've read somewhere someone put why do some people blow their nose and look at it? I actually do that.
Oh, I look at it because I need to know. Sometimes
The
it's
colour.
blood.
Yeah, I need
Sometimes
to know.
I've got
But
blood.
but people find that really strange, and I'm like, no, I don't look to
No.
think. Oh, what have I created? I look because
No.
sometimes you've got really thick. You've got an infection. You're coming down ill. Sometimes it's clear. Sometimes it's blood.
it's
You
blood,
need to know
yeah.
what's coming out your nose.
I need to. Yeah, and also when you're poorly, it also shows if you're getting better.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's weird. It's not like you doing it in front of people.
Yeah.
Like I do it in privacy.
Yeah.
I would never, even at work, if I need to blow my nose or anything, I won't do it at my desk. I won't do it in front of people. I'll go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Like I will always just go and do it out of everyone's way because I just think it's fucking gross. Because oh God, I hate when people blow their nose around me. I can't fucking stand it.
To be honest,
I hate when Tom's ill and it's
yeah, I
nighttime
think
and
that
I'm
comes from
oh.
like obviously you think with germs and stuff because I'm not too bothered by it. I mean, it is a horrible noise, but if they're doing that rather than the alternative of picking
Yeah.
it or spitting it and
But for me, I just
swallowing
think
it,
there's
I'm
more
just
germs.
like, yeah, you do you.
I just think there's more germs now.
Catch it, bin
around
it, kill it.
me. Yeah, just go do it in the toilet and then you can wash your hands. and
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Agreed.
But, oh God, can we stop talking about germy?
Yes, please, because honestly, there was a point there, guys. I nearly vomited.
Oh, me too. My eyes were watering. I gagged a couple of times. Right, what was I getting up? I was going to
Your
get up...
icks.
Well, I'm going to get up the Girls in Orbit ones.
Okay.
You
Let's do
get up-
girls first.
You get up the ones from your personal...
And then we'll move to the men.
Yeah,
The
we'll do
Mandem
girls
sugar.
ones. Oh my God, we've got loads!
Archive story.
Oh, this person put poor hygiene. Yes. Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Poor hygiene.
Do you know what?
Men have to eat on their laps and they do that weird stance where their knees touch.
Oh, like that. Stop it. Who put that?
I don't know.
No, that's jokes. Oh, yeah. It's like little ballet feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would have never thought that.
That's hilarious.
Stop it. I love that one.
Oh,
I love it.
Oh,
Slow replies someone's put. Now I get that. But I think that's coming from the talking stage, because
yeah.
this person is in the talking stage.
Right.
Because I don't reply to anyone now.
Me neither.
Like, I'm married, I've got kids. I don't reply to
I
anyone.
have to just spam Demi if I want her attention.
Honestly,
She'd have to do the same to me as
Con
well.
texts me, and he knows now just to text me to say here safe and leaving, because anything in between he doesn't get a reply. But if we are seeing each other and you can't get back to me, why?
I think when you're seeing someone, that's the time where you do
You
need
constantly,
to reply quickly,
yeah.
because you're trying to like develop a relationship, aren't you? Or
Yeah.
even if you're not trying to be serious, like you at least want them to be interested in you. You're excited. I think that is the time to. I agree.
Yeah.
Slow replies in any other scenario.
What are you trying to play cool
Whatever.
for?
But yeah, why are you trying to play it cool? Just
I'll
text me
just
back.
leave you. Yeah.
Text me back. I know you read it. I know you're looking at it. So just text me back.
Another one. This one's got me, to be fair.
Oh God.
Haircuts. Just haircuts. I swear it changes a person's personality, especially the perm.
Well, like just getting a haircut.
I don't know, but I hate it when Con
Well,
don't get his haircut.
Well, to be fair, me too. But when Tom does get his haircut, he does come back and he's like,
What about the
"Got my
mullet?
haircut." Oh, the mullet's mulleting. I love it.
Do you?
The mullet is mulleting, and I am
It
loving
suits
it.
some people.
It suits Tom. It was my idea for him to get the
Has he
mullet.
got a mullet?
Yeah.
No.
Did you know? Oh, did you not know? That's what I was talking
Oh,
about.
God. No.
I thought you knew he had a mullet. Oh yeah, Tom's got a mullet now.
I want my mullet.
It's not a long.
back.
It's not like a long mullet. It's like a nice mullet. Because he's got curly hair and it looks
No,
nice.
it's these football hooligans that have it and they wear that and you're like, yeah, no.
I like a short mullet. I don't like the long. I don't like a long mullet.
I see if I need to see Tom now.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, he got a fresh haircut yesterday, and he's got
I'm going, you read one.
fresh. Oh, okay. Smouldering in pics. It's only okay for the girlies to do that.
Is that pouting?
Or like
Oh, yeah.
like
Oh.
trying to.
I know someone that does that in every pic.
I know so many boys that do that in pictures, and I think, what are you doing?
Why?
How have you possibly?
Like, do you know what? Even now, when I sometimes, like, obviously try and get different angles and what, even when I do it now, I'm like, ew. No, we're past
I
that.
fucking hate pouting. I'll do it sometimes, and then I'll think, should
In
I
fact,
have done that?
I gotta get someone up for you
It's the boys doing it for me.
because
It's when they do this for me in a picture.
with Amanda.
I can't with it. I can't.
Let me find this
Yep.
picture.
Or if they get like their drink and they're in a pub.
That is.
This is a male. Wow, even doing it with his mates on the plane to the
With
lads'
the
holiday.
finger.
With the finger! I don't know why they do that because they've never got a bicep. They do it with,
No.
they do it with a pint as well. I can't with
Oh,
that.
don't.
They'll get their pints. And have you seen when they go out to the pub and they'll get their mate to take a picture, but they're taking it obviously from the low angle because they've got their pint and they're like that.
What about when they hold a bottle of Ciroc
Oh!
with the finger?
With the ball.
I can afford this, guys. I've just spent my wages on this.
I can't. That's fucking hilarious. I forgot about the Ciroc.
Kills it every time.
That's so funny.
Honestly.
Oh, God.
Stop it.
I'm going to start doing that now.
I wonder if the men feel the same when we go.
Yeah, maybe
Pros
they
and
do. Maybe they do, but we're girls.
Oh, I think they think it's cute, really.
But we're girly pops.
No, you're so
Men
cute.
aren't supposed to be going. Come on.
Oh,
Come
stop
on.
it.
Yeah.
That has tickled me.
Come on, we're just the girly pops.
Literally, we're so cute. It's like, I seen a video on TikTok the other day, and this man, he was proper manly, and he got a lot of likes for it because he was like, you know when I think he was from Liverpool, and he was like, you know when the girls use the excuse, I'm just a girl, like I've just murdered someone, I'm just a girl. I just ran over my ex, I'm just a girl. And he was like, you know what, when my missus says that, yeah, cute.
Yeah,
she's just a girl.
Yeah, I do it to Tom.
She's just a girl.
I'll probably wind Tom up and then I'll go, I'm just a girl. And he's like, I'll say, oh, Tom, can you go get me a drink? He gets me a drink 9 times out of 10, but sometimes it's like, just get your own drink, and I'll just go, but I'm just a girl. And he'll be like, okay, fine, I'll get you a drink.
No, they love it, really.
They do love it, really.
Next one, again, long fingernails. That's been a really common one.
Oh, long fingernails.
Toenail, long finger and toenails. Men in white jeans.
Oh, I agree. Why are they doing it? It's worse when it's the white skinny jeans.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then black socks.
And when the jeans just come to above their ankle.
Oh, don't. Bad breath and mummy's boy.
Yeah, I'm not here for a mummy's boy. I love a boy that loves his mum. I love a boy that respects his mum.
But not one that wants to be mothered.
I don't want one that's basically in a relationship with his mum. All right.
I love it, because shout out to my mother-in-law, right? She actually says, ew, we don't want a mummy's boy. Like, she's only got a boy, and they have a really good relationship. She knows I'm not raising you to be a mummy's boy. Like, no.
And and the mums that, I don't like it when they are so mummy's boy and have that borderline weird relationship with their mum, where their mums then will hate their girlfriends.
Do you know what?
Like, that's fucking weird.
There was a big uproar recently because a girl did a gender reveal, right? And
I've seen this.
did you see it?
Yeah.
So when they find out that they're having a boy, was it? I think it was a boy.
Remember.
The mum jumps in as the girlfriend or the wife, whatever she was, goes to hug a partner. They've just found out themselves that they're having a boy, like they didn't know. She goes to hug him, and the mum literally jumps in and takes him out and hugs him. And it's all about the mum then. And then they can't see.
I hate that.
They can't see why the girlfriend's upset. And she was like, you've just took my moment from me.
Yeah.
And she's like, she basically says to her, don't you, grow up. And then the boyfriend says, oh, just leave it. Like, no. You should be sticking up for me here. It's our moment.
What goes through people's heads? What the fuck?
Like, I get that she's excited.
And
like,
be excited in a minute.
Yeah.
Let them hug and then be excited in a minute and then have a group
You've
hug.
had your moment. You've had your baby.
Oh, God, be happy.
Oh, yeah,
I just can't with it.
No.
Those borderline.
for that.
I like a strong, healthy. They get on. They respect each other. I like a strong family, healthy dynamic, but healthy. I don't like the borderline weird, fucking obsessive, possessive, weird shit.
Coming on your first date, kind of.
Yeah. That's weird. You need to fucking sort yourself out. I can't with that. Mansplaining, and it's even funnier when they explain the thing wrong. Yeah, I do agree.
What is that now? I think you told me this.
So mansplaining, it's like... now I'm going to have to get up the actual definition.
Is that when they try and correct you?
Like, it's not just correcting you. It's like kind of like... Say if I'm... Let me think of an example. I can't think of an example. My mind's gone blank. They're just like, they they like patronise you and try and make you feel like you're stupid, even though you know what you know, and then when they do it, when they explain it wrong, it's like, oh God,
Ugh.
you're mansplaining me. 2, you don't even know what you're fucking
Or
talking
when they
about.
speak over you. You know, like when you're out and they speak for you and they're like, what you doing?
Oh, God,
I'm
no.
my own person.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, don't answer for me. No.
Yeah.
Especially
I
when you're
agree.
seeing someone, like, if I was doing something and someone asked me a question and I didn't answer straight away, I might go, oh, yeah, like, she's just blah, blah, blah. But, like, if I'm seeing you and you don't know me, fuck off.
Yeah.
I remember, right, this lad really wanted to get my attention and kept sliding into my DMs. And
Ooh la la.
he kept trying to tell me how many people I'd slept with.
What do you mean?
Well, my number was very low. And he was
he
like,
was-
no, you've slept with more people than that. And I was like,
Oh, I've had
no, I
lads do that.
haven't.
I
And
hate
bear
when
in
they do that.
mind, cool lads don't ask you anyway because it's irrelevant.
I've been
But
with my
this
boyfriend for
person-
4 years and he's never asked me.
No, me and Con don't know either.
Never
Like,
asked me.
it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to our situation.
Doesn't matter.
And he was like, no, you haven't. You've slept with more people than that. And I'd think, fuck.
It's also just really weird. Why do you care?
Yeah.
Go away. You freak.
You're not making me want you anymore.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh God.
Another one. So, Mummy's boy was the last one. Men walking with a small umbrella. And then I just imagine this really hench man under this tiny umbrella that he doesn't fit under.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Using a wallet/card holder thing. Oh no, I like that.
I like a wallet. I don't like the card holders.
I'm a bit more of, I do like the card holders and I do like the wallets, but it depends how it looks.
Is it? 1 minute. Is this a card holder?
Yeah,
What?
it's a bit of both that.
See, if a man had one of these, yeah. Sorry, there's hair on that. Oops. If a man had one of these, I wouldn't like it.
No, a man's is just like that big, isn't it? It's like that big and you can
So-
only fit cards
So
in
it's
it.
just that bit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't like that. I like them to have a wallet.
Okay.
An
See, I think it
actual
depends what it
wallet.
looks like. Like if you're pulling out this, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Running at pigeons and they don't move. Yeah, like why are you doing that?
Oh my God, let me just quickly tell you this funny story. Like 5 years ago, me and my friend went to Cornwall and we went on a night out, whatever, and there was this group of men, like 5 years ago. How old was I 5 years ago? 21, 22, 22? I don't know. Ain't got a fucking clue. It was before I met Tom. Or was it 5 years ago? No, I just met Tom. Anyway, whatever. Pointless to the story. These men, like grown men, like I'm telling you, like 50 years old. My friend was very, very drunk and we were just in the street and there are a lot of seagulls in Cornwall. And my friend was running at the seagulls and literally a 50-year-old man joined in with her and started chasing the seagulls.
Stop it.
And I was literally stood there like, what the fuck is going on? I was not chasing the seagulls, but my friend and this 50-year-old man were having... He was a nice guy. He wasn't, like, weird.
See, but I
mean,
do
it was a
kind
bit
of
weird.
understand that. It's a bit of a different scenario.
Really?
But
They were running around the street in the middle of the night drunk whilst I'm trying to wait for a fucking kebab. Running into seagulls and chasing seagulls and, like, laughing hysterically.
stop it.
It was... I wasn't icked out by my friend doing it. I was icked out by the 50-year-old man that joined her. Maybe he wasn't 50, maybe he was 40.
Stop.
Does that make it better? I don't think so.
No, it doesn't.
So that was... I find that funny.
Do you know what else as well? You know when this happens, obviously less frequent now because I don't really go out, but when men are muscly and they stand there like this, right? And you need to get past and you've said excuse me and they kind of like won't move and they're making a joke out of it and you have to in the end push them because
Yeah, be like, fuck
they're
off.
like, nah, you ain't getting past. No, I am. I am. Even if I have
Oh
to
God, they do so many
pinch
things.
and
that
run,
just-
I am getting
Pinch and
through.
run?
Like, I'm going.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Pinch and run?
I've like,
Yeah, I've done a show.
don't touch me. Why do they touch your ass in the club? Why are you groping my bum?
I swear to God, the amount...
It's not cool.
I don't grope me in a club because I throw hands. I will fight you.
It makes me want to just really grab onto your dick really tight and squeeze it. Because it's not cool, okay? Like, is that fun? No. Maybe that's what they want from it.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of in a roundabout way. Yeah, don't grope me in a club because I'm not one that'll just fucking. But do you know how many men I've had to fight?
I actually threw hands at Elvis Presley the once.
Elvis Presley
In Vegas. So my dress as Elvis Presley there. I walked past and he grabbed my ass.
and he threw hands.
I threw hands.
Good.
And he was like, I'm sorry. I was like, don't do it again.
I went out once a few years ago and I was in a club and I was like, to be fair, I don't know why I was in the club. Really didn't want to be in the club, but hey ho, I was there nonetheless with my friend. And these two girls that looked, I mean, I want to say they were 18 to say that they were legal to be in there, but they probably were underage. And this man, who's on his own, by the way, he must have been about 40 something. He was just on his own in the club, obviously on the prowl. And he like went over to these girls and wouldn't leave them alone. So I went over and was like, fucking leave them alone. Then he went over to them again and wouldn't leave them alone. And then he came over to my friend and grabbed my friend. Well, I punched him. I just hit him.
I don't blame you.
I just punched him and he grabbed his coat and he left. And I looked over, I remember looking across the room and there was a security guard like just looking at me and I was like, and he was like, it's okay. And I was like,
yes. Don't like. I genuinely don't get the concept.
I will.
We're not
hit you.
talking. I'm standing in a bar about to order
Do
my
not
drink,
fucking
and
touch
you've
me.
like cupped your hand. Someone
Oh.
did it the once, right?
God,
I
it makes
was
me so angry.
actually really upset about this. Someone groped me that much, right? Their finger basically touched my vagina.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I can't. I genuinely
honest
can't.
to God.
Don't do it. It's an invasion of privacy. It's not yours to
It's
touch.
sexual assault.
Yeah.
You are assaulting me.
Like
What you're doing.
I felt really upset about it. It took me days to
I
get
don't
over it
blame
because of how much they grabbed my ass. And anyone that knows me knows I don't. Not that it matters because I hate when people go, oh well, she was in a short dress or she was wearing something.
Yeah, that literally doesn't
She
matter.
can wear what she wants. Okay.
Literally doesn't matter.
But anyone that knows me knows I don't wear short outfits, and it's only because I'm a dancer. I like to get down, and I like to.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep pulling my dress down.
It's a bit annoying sometimes having to
Otherwise, if I found a dress that I liked and it was short, don't care what you think. But my outfit wasn't short enough for his finger to be anywhere. He's literally fully pulled my outfit up with it. Like,
and do you know what makes me the most sick about us having this conversation right now? I know every single person listening has experienced it.
Yeah.
And I know that every single female will and has experienced it.
Yeah.
I do not know a single woman that has not been touched inappropriately like that, sexually assaulted. Because, okay, saying sexually assault, it sounds like, but that's what it is.
No, but if I come over
It is
to you
sexual assault.
and put my hand down your trousers and touch
It's sexual
your
assault.
penis,
You're assaulting them.
I'm assaulting you, whether you
It's
like
not
it or not.
funny.
You didn't ask me to
Yeah.
do it.
It is sexual assault at the end of the fucking day.
Oh, so annoying.
Oh,
And you
get
know what?
fucking
On the
annoyed.
back of that, white van men beeping or whistling
Like,
out their
fuck
window.
off. Do you know what? Only used to happen to me when I was a kid. Doesn't happen
That's
to me as an
weird.
adult. I swear to God, I've never, as an adult, had a van beep at me. Do you know how many times
Oh,
I
I
was
do.
like 14 years old walking down the road and a van would beep at me?
Weird.
No one fucking beeps at me now.
See, and I also
How?
think
Gross.
it's always older men. And it really makes me sad because I think surely you've got kids and a wife at home. Like, that is not cool.
And they will, but they just, oh
Ugh.
God, I can't talk about this because I'm going to get angry.
Moving on.
Moving on. This one says misogyny. Not being able to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
But
Bye.
right after last week's episode, I don't know. Oh, is that the bit I cut out where I spoke about how? No, we put it in, didn't we? Where I can't text.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how many boys have stopped speaking to me because they've got the ick because I can't have a conversation.
Yeah, but I feel like that's different anyway. It's for me, it's holding conversations in general. Like you and Tom, you natter each other's heads off. You probably natter Tom's head off more than he natters yours off.
That's absolutely true.
But if I'm sitting there constantly thinking about what I have to say next, I just don't feel like you're into me.
Yeah, good point.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm constantly, how's that? Oh, it's sunny today. Okay,
Okay,
brilliant. Yeah.
you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Lack of independence. We kind of spoke about that because obviously the whole mommy's boy thing. Liars. Yeah, just from the get go. No, absolutely not. Can't trust you.
Do you know?
Don't know why you feel the need to lie.
I think that lying, even about the small things, that is actually a big red flag for me, a
Yeah.
big ick. Because my ex-boyfriend, who we know was abusive, when I first met him, he lied to me about a few things, and I just let it go. They weren't crazy things, but it was weird things, like he told me that he could drive. So when we met, he said to me that he could drive, he had a license, but he had to sell his car, so I needed to pick him up and drive. So I said, oh, okay. And it wasn't until weeks and weeks later when we went out and he had to show his ID when we went for drinks that it was a fucking provisional.
Oh, stop it.
And I
Oh,
says-
no, he could have brought the
And
passport.
I says, what? That's not a license. That's a provisional. And then he does the whole, oh, I thought you wouldn't like me if you thought I couldn't drive, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, right, did you think I was never going to find this out? Another thing, lied to me about where he was born. Said he was born in Birmingham. He didn't live in Birmingham, by the way. His mum was
What?
from Birmingham. And he had this thing where he would say that he was a Brummie. And he said that he was born in Birmingham. And he wasn't. He was born in the place near me. And he didn't have a passport. And then we went on holiday and he had to get a passport. And obviously I saw his passport. And it tells you where you're born in your
Yeah.
passport. And I was like, but you're not born in Birmingham. And he made up a whole elaborate lie and said, oh, my mum told me I was born in Birmingham. But then when I got my passport, I found out it was a lie. Loads of things like
You don't have to
Like-
fill out your passport yourself.
yeah. Like loads of these like little things. And it'd be like, told me that all his friends turned on him and bullied him at school. And when I met them all,
Oh, God.
because then he said they all turned on him, bullied him, and then he made friends with them again. So then when I met them and found out that was all a load of bollocks, it was actually because there was a girl he was going out with in the group and he was really nasty to the girl. Shock.
I also think as well,
It's just
when
weird.
someone's a liar, the people around them know they're a liar.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's a
telling you,
massive red flag
I
from the
knew he was
get-go.
a liar. All his friends knew he was a liar. Like, and it aren't they? But they are also just like really weird things to lie about.
Yeah.
Why? I like.
Strange.
It's so weird. So please be aware when people are lying
Yeah.
to you, because that's been a big.
I know someone that
Mm.
used to lie and their parents knew that they were liars as well.
Oh really?
And then lied about me. Like, we're just weird. Just no.
Yeah, the
like,
lying is weird.
I can't trust any of you, so it's just never going to work. Ever.
I
Strange.
just don't understand why people do it. But
No.
anywho, should we do some boy ones or have you got more girl ones?
I've got 2 left.
Go on.
Driving convertible cars,
Yeah, do you know what?
especially in England.
I agree.
The weather's awful.
It's not that hot. And even when it is hot,
And do
honey,
you know
it's
what?
only
The
hot for like
person
2
that
weeks.
sent this in has sent a really good voice note saying, I just think it is a representation of your personality that you are needy because you want everyone to look at you. Like, you're just a needy person. You ooze neediness. Like,
You
it's not
ooze it.
warm. It's not warm. It's cold. You're in your car.
Oh my god,
your
that's
hair
funny.
just...
Oh
Nah.
god,
No.
stop. That is
And
funny.
then men in vest tops. Yeah. what you
yeah,
doing?
I hate a vest.
Like, Blair's one and he's in a vest top. You grow out of it.
Yeah,
What you
he's-
doing?
I can't with boys in vests. I agree. I absolutely agree.
Right then, let's move on to the boys. So, one of them put girls that don't take their makeup off before bed.
I agree.
Agreed.
I agree.
Sorry, girls.
Wash your face.
Even when I'm drunk, I am washing my
Me
face.
freaking too. Wash your face. And I know some people don't get spots from it and blah, blah. I would
Oh.
get acne from it. But
Imagine the pillow though. Like, if you put it under them. Oh, no.
god,
No.
just take it off your face.
I get that though. I gotta be honest, girls. I'm sorry to upset you, but I get that. If I'm a man and you're staying at my house and I, take pride in my cleanliness and whatever, and you've come over and my bed's covered in tan and I've got your face printed in my pillow. No, sorry. I'm sorry, but you go.
I know quite a lot of girls that have done that when they first started dating someone because they want to wake up and have makeup on their face, but the makeup doesn't look good in the morning.
No. And actually, if you've got to do that anyway, is he for you?
Is he for you? I've always been I'm just gonna wash my face.
The first time I met Khan, I was not stinking as in like proper stinking, but like, when you've been at work all day, I'd been at uni all day, I hadn't had time to put makeup on, I was in my uni clubber. We went on a date. I didn't feel the prettiest, but at least from the get-go he had the real me, because you can't
That's
uphold
it.
those things. I mean, look at me,
Well,
I got pyjama bottoms on.
well, no. She looks cute. I love that you're in pyjama bottoms. Oh God, right. When women wear fake Uggs and tread in the soils.
Oh, I agree.
I absolutely agree.
Oh
I
no!
hate
And when
that.
they're wet, and
Oh
they're
God.
stomping.
Oh
Oh,
God.
no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not,
no.
not
Let's
here
just
for
no
that.
for that one.
I am not here for that.
Girls that are too far up their own arse.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The only thing is, I want like an elaboration on that. Like, are you just thinking feminism? They have to be a certain way,
Yeah.
or is it that you don't like the girls that have literally got their nose in the air? Because I agree with that. Where you
Yeah.
kind of feel, I don't like being around anyone, and that's men as well, where it's not even a confidence thing, it's a cocky thing, where they make you feel so uncomfortable to be around them.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Yeah.
I don't like
I'm not
that.
here for
Everyone's
that.
looking at you, you're making everyone feel uncomfortable. No.
A few people come to my mind when
Yeah.
you say that.
Some of them have got veneers.
Oh dear me. Running across the road.
Just running across the road.
Yeah.
Do you know what? One of the girls put boys that don't drive and run for buses.
Yeah.
No, I'm not picking you up, darling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can get your little bus.
Being rude / ignorant to waiters and waitresses.
Yeah, that's a
no.
given.
It's not cool. It's not nice. They're just
Just be
doing their
nice.
job. Like, leave it out. Agreed.
I don't like the clicking. I've had people that do the clicking before,
I
and I'm
know.
like, why are you fucking clicking at them? They are a
Click at
human.
you.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God,
Fuck
you're
off.
such a fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Tom's ick for me is
This one killed me when
Is
Tyler
it-
told me this.
is a bun on top of my head. Now listen, I don't wear the bun on top of my head other than being in the house. You'll never see me with a bun on the top of my head because it does look awful, and it's like a messy, shoved it up, want my hair out of my way, bun on my head, and Tom cannot stand it. He actually asks me to take it out sometimes because
Stop it.
it just doesn't look
Yeah,
good.
I don't think the bun's for me either. Like, even when Molly,
too big.
when we had that phase of Molly May and everyone wearing it, I still
big
don't
bun
think
on
it
the
was a
head.
bop then. Now, I'm a Molly May stan, we all know that, but I don't even think then it was a bop.
No, I don't go anywhere with the bun on my head. I don't mind doing a low bun at the back, to like go to work in and stuff, but I don't put the bun on my head and leave the house. But there was one day a few weeks ago where I did leave the house with the bun on top of my head because my hair was really greasy, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'm just with Tom, like it doesn't matter. And he was like, why the fuck have you left the house?
I don't
With
get
that
it
bun on your
either.
head?
Like, does it not hurt your head? If I put a bun on my head, it kills.
No, because I don't. It's not like I'm not doing a proper tight. But
Oh, right,
it's
right,
just,
okay.
I'm just shoving my hair up in a bun while I'm around the house.
Okay.
It's like a loose bun.
I was going to say, buns kill my head off.
Yeah, like tight ponies.
Low
type buns,
low
yeah.
bun is what I can deal with.
Yeah, if I'm
Okay.
leaving the house, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, when I go to work, I've got a low bun. But yeah, the bun on top of the head is
Yeah.
he doesn't like.
Right, we
it.
got a few more here.
What
Smoking.
time are we on? What does that say? Oh, but we were
82 minutes. Yeah.
recording for a
We'll
while.
have to wrap these up quick.
Quick.
Smoking.
Yeah, I hate smoking.
Especially, I suppose, if you don't smoke,
yeah.
your partner smokes. No, like you stink.
I've never been a smoker. Tom smokes socially, so if we go to a party or go out or I don't know, his friend's getting married at some point in the summer, and I just know he'll smoke there, but that's it. That's the
Yeah.
only time he'll have a smoke. He doesn't smoke. We're not like sat in bed watching a movie and he goes, oh, let me just pause to go and have a fag break, because that
Oh, and then
can't
coming
with
back
that.
into bed.
I can't. See, I couldn't be with a smoker because of my
Yeah.
germophobia thing, but he only smokes very, very rarely. Very, very rarely.
Girls that don't give it up on the first date.
What?
Girls that don't have sex on the first date is an ick for someone.
Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck said that? Because I'll punch him.
What I want to know there,
What
though,
the
is...
fuck? What?
Do you know what?
Hang on. Why are they so bold and brave to send that in?
Do you know what, though? I actually asked Con about this the other day, and I was like, do men actually want girls to give it up on the first date? And he was like, well, he was like, it's a hard one, isn't it? He was like, if they're giving me it on the first date, am I bothered? No.
Well, yeah,
He
obviously
was like,
they want it.
but do I think you're wifey material? Like, he was like, it's a
No.
bit of a backhanded comment, because if I'm having it with you on the first date and every other one's, you're just the same as an expert.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
But don't get me wrong. It doesn't matter if you sleep with someone
no,
on the first date,
absolutely
because
not.
people
And that's
sleep
what Con was
together.
saying. Con was
Yeah.
like, it's personal opinion. Like,
But I
it
don't
depends on the
think-
person
I don't think it's fair.
to give it an ick.
If on my first date with Tom, I'm sure he would. If I put out, I'm sure he would have loved to have had sex with me, but I didn't.
And I feel like,
Because I
I'm
don't-
not being disrespectful to the boys, but I feel like every man would.
Yeah,
Like, that's
of
what-
course.
that's basically what Con
That's
was
what they're
saying.
like.
He
They
was like,
just-
if you want to, then yeah, but I don't feel like we have to
Is
kind of
it-
situation.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
What an absolute ridiculous thing to say. Fuck off. I'm not happy about that one.
I suppose then also you do think, oh, do you do this with everyone? I feel like that's why you
Mm.
probably think, oh, are we different? Is this situation different?
It's
But
such
it's
a
not an
weird-
ick. It's not an ick.
It shouldn't matter. I mean, people having sex on the first date, I've done it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It
No,
doesn't matter.
I agree.
And I really don't care if people do it, but I don't like it when someone's got an opinion about it.
You're an ick.
What the fuck you got an opinion
I
about it
also
for?
think as well, like, you move with the moment, don't you?
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels right to
Sometimes
sleep
it's-
on the
yeah.
first night, and sometimes it don't. It is what it is.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Just don't have an opinion.
When girls
Bitch.
act dumb on purpose to get attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
I
I
get
like
that,
the cute
but
dumbness.
have men not made that a thing though? Like
Society's
men,
made that a thing
like,
the past couple of weeks, hasn't
it's
it?
past couple of weeks.
I'd say so.
That's good. Just in the past couple of
I'm
weeks.
just a girl.
I feel like that's a thing that
But I suppose it's when like
that
they
used to be like portrayed in movies and like the ditzy blonde, and it used
yeah.
it used to be. So it's
True.
like society and men mostly made that the way it was. So I'm glad to know that someone acting dumb kind of is not a thing.
It's
that
when
people like
like
anymore.
I remember someone purposely tipping over a drink
Oh, I just kicked the table.
to be like cute, to be like, oh, silly me. No,
Yeah.
that's-
I
no.
mean, I kind of get why people do it sometimes, because people want to impress people, right? But that ditzy dumb girl vibe, I'm glad we're moving away from that, because women are intelligent.
yeah.
Women, they run their own businesses. Like women are smart. Women can do the same things that men can do. Not to get all fucking feminist on you in that, but
Then we've got
just saying.
over friendly with the bouncers. If they hug the bouncer on arrival, it's game, set and match. Yeah, you must be going out a lot to be friendly with the bouncer.
Yeah.
I actually was really good friends with the bouncers. Can I just say? Ick. I'm a walking ick.
Say, listen.
Oh, do you know
I've
what?
never
Bouncers in their 30s onwards.
I've never known the bouncers, right? But I have got on with bouncers on the night, and I have hugged bouncers. Do you know how many bouncers have saved me from men? And I've became no, listen, I went on a night out once. This group of boys would not leave me and my friend alone. I went over to this bouncer. He was fucking huge. He was he was this giant, and I was a bit scared to go over to him, to be fair, because I thought, what if you're a prick as well? I went over to him and I said, these boys won't leave me alone. He fucking comes over, tells them all to fuck off, and he's like, you need anything, you come and get me. The boys came back. I went, excuse me, looked over at my mate. He fucking came and got him, took him, and I was like, and then I did give him a hug.
Yeah.
But is it a different context because he saved me?
Mm.
And
That's a
a
hard
lot
one.
of bouncers. I mean, I have had a laugh with bouncers, but
I mean, like, if you went to Lavana, it was the same bouncers every week. So, hi, it's me again.
yeah.
But yeah, please don't come and stand next to me and like hug me and you bounce away. It's not cool.
I'm a bit. I can understand if you're going out with a boy that like you're starting to see, and you go on a night out, and then the girls
And,
hugging
like,
all the bouncers.
The promoters and the bouncers are like, all right, hello. Oh, you
You're
with
right,
them,
Demi.
are ya?
You're a Demi. Yeah, lovely to see
It's
you.
a new one this week. Nice to meet you, mate. Stop it.
Funny. I'm a bit 50-50 with that.
Oh,
I can see why it would be a problem.
that's hilarious. Not looking after themselves, i.e. going to the gym and basic hygiene. Fair enough.
I think everyone should just look after themselves. I'm not saying be a fitness freak. I'm not saying that. But I just think everyone should just take care of themselves. And that may look different for you. Me taking care of myself will look different to you taking care of yourself. But I do think everyone should have an element of that.
100%. Sexualising themselves on socials. It's a hard one because...
But again, that's another thing that men feed into.
It is.
And then women want validation. It becomes a thing.
But I think that is a fair one in regards to if my husband's on there sexualising himself, I'd be a bit like, oh.
But some people do it because they just want to do it.
Yeah.
This is the thing. The society has made these things. Men will come out and say, I hate when girls are sexualising themselves on the internet.
And what does that actually look like?
Yeah, but listen, this is what men will do. Oh, girl, you're wearing bikini pics, you want attention, blah, blah, blah. I guarantee you're liking it and you're looking at it and you're fucking feeding into it.
See, I don't see that as sexualising a bikini pic, so I suppose everyone looks different.
I don't think it's sexualising, but I think a man would think it was sexualising.
Yeah. So I think like if you're in your underwear in a position is sexualising yourself on social media.
But again,
that's what I would be a bit like, oh, okay, you are someone's wife. Like being Nellie's mum and Connor's wife, I wouldn't put on stocking suspenders and have my legs in the air and pose for it and put it on social media. I don't care about people that are doing it either.
But I don't care. Again, I wouldn't do it, but I also don't get more power to you. Fucking do it.
Yeah.
I just don't have that confidence.
Loads of money. They probably have more money than us.
They're fucking rich. You go, girl. You fucking do it.
Literally.
I don't care. But again, what have you got an opinion on it? Because I guarantee you're liking the pictures. Yeah. This is what I mean. Men have these opinions, but they'll follow the girls and they'll like the pictures and they'll go on the porn sites and they'll fucking look at this shit. Fuck you.
Tyler feels very heartly.
I do, because I think you're all just fucking twats.
Oh, poor Tom.
Not Tom. And not Con either. They're great.
Just the one sending them in.
But yous that have got an opinion.
Girls who only have male friends.
Oh, yeah. Right. Do you know what? I don't know, but I think it's kind of needs context. Only male friends.
Only.
But I don't know, because I know people that have been like really bullied by girls growing up because they're a bit they don't fit into what they deem as the societal norm, and the only people that they could be friends with was boys. But then I do know girls that are only friends with boys because they're sleeping with them.
It's hard, isn't it?
I'm a bit like, I can see why a boy would be a bit like about that, but I think it's very like, I think that's hard one, because I know people that have.
Yeah,
I know people,
and
that
it's situational, isn't it? It's
is.
very much situational.
What if you have been bullied for a long time at school? I only used to hang out with my mate Jack because there was no drama with Jack.
Yeah, so like I've always got on more with boys for the simple fact I've grown up in, like, all my family's male. Me and Nelly are the only girls in my family. In like my mum, me, Nelly, that's it. And then obviously I've got two brothers, so I always just naturally got on with boys more, because when I was playing at home and stuff, it would be playing with the boys. Like,
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I don't think,
but I do have girlfriends. Like, I love the girls.
But I do know people. I've worked with kids before that only like were friends with boys because the girls would bully them. So I'm like, I don't know.
But then if a boy's got only girlfriends, difficult one, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't really like to have an opinion on that, because I think it's kind of it's situational.
I'll wrap it up for the last few. Right, we've got
don't trigger me anymore.
Girls who say anime is for kids. I used to be one of those girls, not gonna lie, but now I see why that would be annoying.
I'm so sorry, I keep kicking the table. The camera's gonna shake.
It's okay. My brother likes anime and that kind of stuff, and growing up we always took the mick out of him, like, oh, look at you watching your cartoons, you big kid. And actually it's not, it's a complete different genre. It's just that you don't understand it. So
yeah, I like a bit of anime.
Yeah,
I agree with that one. Anime's, it's just a different genre.
So if that's what you're into, then fair enough.
Yeah.
Always bringing up their exes.
Yeah.
Own 3+ cats.
Yeah, I hate cats. Sorry, guys.
Right, that's it from the boys. So they're all very much similar. Having too many male friends.
Yeah.
Over-sexualising.
Yeah.
Basically, they just want us to be pretty little princesses in their pockets.
They have too many opinions.
Honestly,
Or do we have
guys,
too many opinions too? Someone might come at me and be like, but you had your opinions. But I'm just the girl.
I don't mind
Just a
about
girl.
anything, to be fair, as long as it doesn't directly affect me.
I just
Like,
don't like
lying directly affects
Yeah.
me. You swallowing your phlegm and showing me directly
Stop.
affects me. You blinding me with your veneers directly affects me. Okay? That's what I have an opinion on. If you're having your hair a certain way or you're opening
Yeah.
your bum cheeks for social media, fine.
I wondered where you were going with the bum cheeks thing then. I was like, what? Opening your bum cheeks for what?
Does it directly
Yeah,
affect me?
well, I don't care about that.
Your hygiene directly affects me.
Yeah,
You're
'cause I can
breathing
smell
in
it.
my direction.
Yeah.
And you're lifting
You're
your arm
sitting
up
near
and
me,
you
I can
pass.
smell you.
I mean, that one. Smelling. Actually smelling. Now, I know some people have sweat issues, but you can go to the doctors and get things like Driclor, which stops it. But, like, if I'm out with you and you go to hug my friend and you make her pass out by your body odor, nah. Not happening. I'm not having
Oh,
everyone
God.
go.
The thing is, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to get into it because we're wrapping up. I could talk about this
Yeah.
germaphobe thing for the rest of my fucking life.
Honestly, guys, but keep them going. Like, even if you just watch this and hit our DMs up and go, do you know what? I've got a natural ick for you, because we
Just let
love
us know. Yeah.
reading them. Like, they're hilarious. So even if, you know, it's not a feature next week and the week after, we love it. So next week we'll be back to putting up a poll for them
Yeah.
to choose the episode.
Yes. Oh, yeah, because we didn't do it this time.
No,
did we?
it was out of house buying,
embarrassing stories.
embarrassing stories.
I can't remember what the third one was.
Should we do green flags?
Green flags could be a
Green
good one. Yeah.
flags instead
Oh,
of
it
red.
was toxic relationships in the workplace, wasn't it?
Oh, so we'll put up.
I'll put on 4.
Yeah, we'll put up 4. Toxic relationships in the workplace, green flags, embarrassing stories, and
House buying.
house buying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't forget, please like, comment, subscribe, share. A lot of you have been doing that recently, and we are really grateful. On episode 7, wrapped. We've wrapped it
Are we
up.
on 7?
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
So yeah, please don't forget to tell your mom, your brother, your sister, your dog, your fish, your whatever.
Your nan. Don't forget about your nan. She might like it.
See you next week.
Bye.